Huddle begins with a timed, simultaneous auction draft. Each manager has 20 tokens to use to buy 9 players for their roster. Managers do need to fill their roster or there are penalties going into the season. In order to place a bid, managers just take the number of tokens they want to bid on that player and place it directly on them. So if I place 3 on the tight end, that is the starting bid for that tight end. Any other manager that wants that player would have to bid 4 or above. This bidding system happens in minute increments. So during that minute, all managers are free to bid on as many players as they want. They do have to make one minimum bid though. They don't have to win it, but they must make one bid each round, no exceptions. At the end of the round, bidding is frozen. All winning bids are then taken and put back into the bag, and any losing bids are returned back to the manager who can use them in subsequent rounds. This minute increments continue until all managers' boards are full or their budget is spent. Once that is complete, it's time for the season. The season is going to start off with news events, the first being a team news event. This is going to impact all players from a single team, either negatively or positively. When you see that, and if you have one of these players, you just go ahead and put a +1 or a -1 in the week next to that position. So if your wide receiver was on Chicago and Chicago got -1, that player is going to get rolled 1 minus dice for that week. Then each manager is going to get a player board, a player news card. This player news card is going to impact just one position on your roster. Let's say your defense is having an exceptional practice week, +1 dice. So you can slide that card underneath, and then you also go ahead and put that +1 next to the defense line for that given week column. Then it's time to roll. What you're going to do is you're going to roll the number of dice associated with the star ranking for each player. So I've got 5 for this quarterback. I'm going to go ahead and roll 5. I'll sum up the total of that dice, and I'll put it in the column for that position for that week. Now it's on to my running back. I'll roll 3 for my running back, sum up that total, and then I'll add that score for my running back for that week. Managers will continue to roll for the rest of their roster, stopping at their kicker, rolling at the same time as their opponent for each position. Once you sum up the total, the person with the highest score wins that week and then moves on to their next opponent.